Hello everyone, I'm Thamizharasu, your business coach. Today, we are diving deep into the world of organizational culture. A concept that may sound complex but is essential for the success of any business. It's the hidden ingredient that drives your company's performance, shapes your work atmosphere, and defines your corporate identity. It's time we unravel this concept and understand how to enhance it for our businesses. Stick around till the end and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content. 1. Understanding the concept of organizational culture. Firstly, what exactly is organizational culture? It's the shared values, beliefs, behaviors, and norms that characterize an organization. It's the way people interact, make decisions, and understand their company's identity. An organization's culture is its heartbeat, pumping life into all its activities. 2. The importance of a strong organizational culture in business. A strong culture is paramount in any successful business. It creates a sense of identity, fosters a committed workforce, promotes stability, and serves as a control mechanism for shaping behavior. It's the magnetic field that attracts talent and keeps them aligned with the company's mission. 3. Core elements that define organizational culture. Organizational culture, that invisible force that influences how people behave in a workplace, is defined by a few core elements. Shared values and beliefs. This represents the core principles and values that guide the behavior of members in the organization. These values are often rooted in the company's mission and vision, providing a roadmap for decision-making and interaction. Norms and expectations. Norms are the unwritten rules that dictate appropriate behavior within the organization. They provide a sense of what is expected from each team member in terms of performance, communication, and interaction. Rituals and ceremonies. These are consistent practices or events that bring team members together and reinforce the company's values and traditions. This could range from weekly team meetings, to annual company retreats or even simple morning huddles. Workplace environment. The physical layout of the workspace, the design, and even the office decor can all influence organizational culture. It's all about creating an environment that fosters collaboration, creativity, and productivity. Leadership style. The way leaders behave and communicate significantly impacts the organizational culture. Employees often look up to leaders for guidance, and their actions can set the tone for the entire organization. 4. The impact of organizational culture on employee performance. Organizational culture is not just about the physical environment. It's a blend of shared values, beliefs, and norms that shape the way employees think, behave, and work. When these elements align, they can hugely impact employee performance. Job satisfaction. A positive organizational culture fosters a sense of belonging among employees, boosting their job satisfaction. Employee engagement. In a culture that values open communication and collaboration, employees feel more engaged. Retention. Companies with strong cultures often have lower turnover rates. When employees feel valued and part of a supportive community, they have fewer reasons to leave, thus maintaining consistent performance. Teamwork. A strong organizational culture encourages teamwork. When teams work well together, they can accomplish tasks more efficiently, leading to increased productivity. 5. The role of leadership in shaping organizational culture. Firstly, leaders determine the vision and mission of the organization. They shape the overarching goals and values that the organization strives for. They also set the tone for how employees should work together to achieve these goals. For instance, a leader who values teamwork and collaboration will foster a culture where employees work in synergy, share ideas, and support each other. Leaders also have a profound impact on organizational culture through their management style. An autocratic leader will cultivate a culture of obedience and conformity, while a democratic leader will create a culture of empowerment and creativity. Lastly, leaders play a crucial role in communicating and reinforcing the culture. This can be achieved through constant communication, performance evaluations, rewards, and recognitions. When leaders reinforce the culture consistently, it becomes deeply embedded in the fabric of the organization. 6. Strategies for developing a positive organizational culture. Define your core values. Start by identifying and defining your organization's core values. These are the guiding principles that will steer the behaviors and decision-making processes within your organization. Foster open communication. Open and transparent communication is essential in creating a positive culture. Encourage your team members to share their ideas, feedback, and concerns. Recognize and reward. Recognize hard work and reward performance. This will motivate your employees to strive for excellence and will foster a culture of appreciation and positivity. Promote teamwork and collaboration. Encourage your employees to work together, make them feel a part of a team. This will foster a sense of belonging, boost morale, and ultimately, enhance productivity. Invest in employee development. Investing in your employees' professional growth will not only improve their skills but also show them that you value their contributions to the company. 7. Case study: successful organizational culture in top companies. First, let's talk about Google. Google's organizational culture is one built on innovation, openness, and risk-taking. Google encourages its employees to think big and innovate. Employees are given the freedom to work on projects that interest them, fostering creativity and innovation. Next up is Southwest Airlines. Its organizational culture is centered around customer service and employee satisfaction. The company is known for its fun and family-like environment where employees are encouraged to take care of each other and the customers. 8. How to assess your current organizational culture. Assessing your current culture involves understanding your company's values, observing behaviors, and getting feedback from employees. It's about identifying what works and what needs to change. 9. The challenges of changing organizational culture. Changing culture isn't easy. It's about changing behaviors and mindsets, which requires time, patience, and consistent effort. Resistance to change is one of the most significant challenges. People are naturally inclined to stick to what they know, and that applies to the workplace too. Employees may be comfortable with the existing culture and hesitant about adapting to new ways of doing things. A communication gap is another common challenge. For a shift in organizational culture to be successful, clear and consistent communication is vital. Lack of or poor communication can lead to confusion and misunderstanding about the change, causing resistance and anxiety among employees. Change needs to come from the top. If leadership does not demonstrate commitment and support towards the change, it's unlikely to be embraced by the rest of the organization. Employees look to leaders for direction, so if those at the top are not on board, the new culture won't take root. Changing an organizational culture is not a quick fix. It requires time and resources. Many businesses struggle with dedicating the necessary resources towards managing this change, especially when it comes to investing in training and development programs to support the change. So, there you have it, a comprehensive look at organizational culture. Remember, a strong culture is the backbone of any thriving organization. But it's not a set and forget concept. It needs nurturing and continuous development. And that wraps up our session for today. I'm Thamizharasu, your business coach. Thank you for sticking with me throughout this journey. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Until next time, keep shaping your culture for the better.